Hey, how's it going, folks? Got another bag review for you. What you're looking at here is the Camelbak MULE. Now, this is a good lightweight system versus most Camelbaks, which is basically just a hydration bladder and like a pocket or two. This is going to give you a lot more capacity to carry stuff. For those of you who like to carry even more tools, clothes, extra layers and stuff like that. So I thought I'd just give you an idea of like how this bag is set up, and maybe you might want to get it if you're looking for something for like say a day hike bag or a trail bag. So anyways, let's just start with the suspension. As you can see, it has a nice generous amount of back padding right here, separated right here, and then you have these little recesses as well to allow a little bit of circulation to go through. They call it their air director system, but basically all it is they make sure the padding doesn't cover your entire back, and you have like this nice little crevice for a little bit of circulation. The shoulder straps themselves are quite comfortable, thin and light. So it doesn't feel like you're wearing sponges on your shoulders. So I like that, and they're contoured very nicely. As you can see here, this is interesting. You have these Hypalon attachments, and the way they're attached to the bag is through these little loops. So that's pretty cool. I haven't seen that before. That's pretty neat. You have an adjustable SternumStrap, and instead of kind of like a strap, it rotates on this tube, pretty similar to some of the North Face bags. So that's pretty cool. Opening this up, let me just get this out of the way, pull the SternumStrap open. You can see that it has a waist belt which can be removed. So when you're using the waist belt, you have this strap and you just strap around your shoulder. But I love the fact that it's really easy to remove the waist belt if you want, because basically all it is just this strap, and they're held in by Velcro. So if you want to get rid of the waist belt, just undo the Velcro, pull it through this loop, and voila, that's it. That's your bag if you just want to use the shoulder straps, which is pretty much how I like to wear it. When you have a bag this light, I don't think you need a waist belt, just because waist belts for a lot of weight. For something this small and this light, your shoulder strap will be fine. But it's nice to have the option in case you want it. Put this back in here. If you look at the back panel, this is how you access the hydration bag. This is primarily a hydration bag, but you can use it for other stuff. Here's the exit hole for the water tube, and as you can see, it can be looped through this elastic hole, this elastic kind of strap, which is on the other shoulder pad, and then you can like hook it in however you want. The hydration bladder, as you can see, has a bite valve. You can just replace the bladder whenever you want, so that's kind of nice. Let me just show you the valve. Basically, you unzip the back panel. It's kind of a half zip, it just goes up to here, it doesn't go all the way down. And this is where you have access to the bladder right here. And the cool thing is, if you don't want to use a hydration bladder, you can use this for extra storage for things that are a little bit flat. Doesn't extend from the main part of the bag, but nice storage area. And especially if you're not using a hydration bladder, this is kind of cool because you can use this as a hidden items compartment, just because when you're wearing this, your back's going to cover this zipper. So if you're using this as a day bag when traveling, that's a nice little feature to have. Going to the back part of the bag. Sorry, I don't want to undo all these straps and stuff like that because it's a brand new bag, so I can't take out the tags. But starting from the front, and I'll work my way in, you have a nice little elastic mesh pocket right here, which is held in by a clasp. Pretty small, but it's kind of cool if you want to keep smaller items, like say, you could probably put in a half-liter Nalgene water bottle in here. You could also stick in food bars or a multi-tool, anything small that you need to get to really quick and you don't want to have to reach into the main compartment of the bag. So that's a nice little option right here to have this. Closing this, going even further back, you have a outside pocket right behind the mesh pocket. Opening the outside pocket, you're going to notice that you have two mesh elastic pockets and then another flat pocket behind that. Now I would have liked a zipper here just so that it would keep things more secure. And then you also have a little lanyard right here that you can attach, like say a small little flashlight, keys, or a keychain or something like that. But yes, would have liked, it's not that deep, I can fit about my hand in here, but would have liked a zipper right here just to make sure that the items are more secure. And then you have the actual compartment itself to stick stuff in. So good for item separation. I like lots of pockets in my bags just to make it easier. Then behind that you have another elastic mesh pocket that you can stick items in here, and they're held in by these two clasps. So if I undo this, oh, and by the way, the clasps also double as the compression straps for the entire bag, so you just pull on these to tighten the entire bag. When you undo these right here, you get access to this elastic mesh back panel right here, so you can stick even larger items, like say if you want to take off a fleece and you want to stick in here, or a sweater. I'm not sure, don't take my word for it, but I can think you almost might be able to fit in a bike helmet in here. you really stretch it out, and you haven't filled in the main compartment, but please don't take my word for it. But it looks to be just about the right size if you're able to fit like a compact bike helmet. So you might be able to use this as a biking bag if you're going mountain biking. Then, once you've undone these straps as well, you have access to this mesh panel, but you also have access to the main compartment. So opening that up, here you have the main compartment of the bag. That's nice and roomy. I think it's listed as having something like 590 cubic inches. I'm not sure, so I'll write the details on the right hand information column right there, but there's the main compartment of the bag. So it's kind of cool. I like the fact that you have all these different compartments. You can separate your gear, and that way if you need to, you can just reach for the compartment for whatever item you put in, and then you don't have to rummage for whatever item. Just make sure that you're pretty logical in how you lay out your stuff. And last but not least, if you notice that little pouch in there that was hanging inside the bag, that's to the top valuables pocket, and it's fleece lined. So if I open this right here, let me just pull it, turn it inside out a little bit if I can. It's fleece lined, really soft, and it's meant for putting stuff that's really delicate, like say an MP3 player. The cool thing is the zipper itself is proofed. It's weather protected right here with this covering, and if you'll notice here, the zipper all the way at the end has this little hole, so that way you could stick an iPod in here and then loop the headphones out through this little hole. So when I close it, you still have this little hole here for the headphones to stick out. So this is a great kind of like walk bag. So yeah, you're probably not going to use this as your only bag when traveling or hiking or backpacking, but this makes an excellent day bag. I love the pockets, I love the layout, and Camelbak quality is excellent. I love the construction of this thing. Even though it's a small bag, it feels really sturdy in hand. I stuck some weight in here and just walked around the store in it, and it felt really comfortable. So if you guys are looking for a day bag that's a little bit bigger so you can carry more stuff and has a good layout for pockets and stuff like that, you might want to check out the Camelbak MULE. Thanks for watching this review guys, and have a great day. Oh, by the way, thanks so much to Young's Backpacking for hosting this review. Thanks guys, bye.